Alright guys, so in this video I'm just going to quickly unbox this charger and see if we can charge up two batteries at once to make it 24 volts. So this is a 24 volt 12 amp charger. This thing definitely has some weight to it. Looks like it's made out of aluminum. So this will be basically your heat sink all in one. So it's got a built-in fuse, and it's got some of these kind of clamps, which is perfect for your larger batteries. So let's go ahead and take this apart. And before we get started, let's go ahead and check these batteries out. So one of the batteries is 12.9, so that's pretty good. The other battery is 11.99, so it's close, but they're definitely off by 1 volt, so we'll see how the charger handles that. So first we'll just go ahead and connect these clamps carefully. We'll just kind of see what it'll do. And that's what this wire is for. So we're not getting any power here, so let's go ahead and plug this in and we'll see what it does. Alright, so we are plugged in. Takes a few seconds and it's powered on. So let's go ahead and pull one leg off. And let's get the app going. So I just installed it and there it is. It just recognizes as soon as it's powered up. So let's click on that. So there's a pairing code. I'm not sure what it is. Let's just try clicking OK. The default pin is all zeros, so we might have to do that. Alright, so that was it. And of course my phone decides to update. That's inconvenient. So we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, so the current is 0 because we're not charging, and the voltage is set to 28.9. So let's click on this and see if we can, nope, so no settings there. There's a graph, so you can actually watch the charge, and then there's the history, so you can actually kind of look back if you want to see the graphed out version. So we'll just go to the status, and let's see, if you go to settings here, you can actually change it to how it charges. So here you can charge, or you can be a power supply. We're going to charge, normal, high, so I guess it'll do more amperage, or I guess higher voltage, so it charges, I guess, quicker. And then you got lithium ion. So we'll do normal and 12 amps. So there's some advanced settings. You can click that. And then you got a lot more options. So you can create your own. So let's just do one for now. Create, give it a name. Let's just call it A. And then expert mode just unlocks all these other options. So we'll do 12 amps, for example, or let's do 4 amps because we don't need that much power. And then of course we got all these other options that we can do here. Oh, here we go, edit presets, that's what I meant to do. So there you go, you got your preset name is A, set your absorption voltage, so you can pretty much nail it down to whatever specific voltage you want. So we actually want to keep these at 26. So we'll drop it down. Actually, let's just type it in 26 point. Let's just do 26. Whoa, not that. 26.01. So maximum absorption time, 8 hours is fine. Floating at 27. Storage. So basically, if you set your absorption, it'll kind of calculate the rest for you. Reconditioning voltage. So yeah, you can pretty much change it to however you want. So we're just going to go ahead and get out of that, and we'll just stick it on here and connect it and see how it goes. So here we go. As soon as we connected it, it started to charge. I'm just making sure that we're still set to 4 amps, not 12. We won't do an advanced, so just a regular charger, normal at 4 amps. And I guess we could save it. We don't have to. Okay, it's standard. So there's that. So we'll take our voltmeter as well, and we'll just parallel it with this. That way we can get a readout with a little more accuracy, but Victron's a pretty good brand, so here we go. That is pretty close to being identical. So we'll let it sit here, and then we'll come back and check it out in a little bit. Alright, so real quick update. Something that I found very strange is when you're out here checking the battery, it looks like it's almost done charging, right? Because it's 28 volts total. But here's the problem. This battery right here is 12. I mean, it's backwards, but it's 12.95. Look at this battery. It's 16 volts. So this battery is actually burning up. It's not hot because it's just trickle charging. But the problem is it's not balanced because one battery is actually healthier than the other. So even though you created them in series to get 24 total volts, and it is sitting at 24 nominal voltage, This one battery is actually considered lower than the other. So 16 volts on a 12 volt battery isn't the proper charging voltage. So something to keep in mind. I'm going to monitor this, kind of let it charge a little longer, just to see if this one right here will balance out to go higher, while this one hopefully goes lower. But I have a feeling that this is not going to be the best charger if you're going to be charging batteries like this in series. So something to keep in mind. But as far as the charger itself, it's pretty nice because you can walk around, you can have this farther, closer in your pocket, check the voltage, you can check the status of it. So if this was a lower battery, so for example, this battery right here is actually a lithium battery, right? And it is at 11 volts. So if we were to quickly pull this lead off, so there we go, we're not charging anymore. And then we'll pull off this connector here, slide that out, put this in. So now this battery should be the lower battery, and this battery should be the higher battery. So let's see if the amperage will pick up to be able to accommodate that. We'll put this on first. This isn't the best solution, but it's a thick enough gauge wire that it should be fine. As long as I don't slip up. All right, there we go. So here, once it's connected, the amperage rises dramatically. So let's check this real quick. This is at 11.16. And this one is at 17 volts. So now this one's going to get fried because this one's lower, but the total voltage is still within range, 28.9 volts. So if you guys have a solution, let me know just so I know for personal use. But as far as the charger itself, it does the job exactly the way it's supposed to do. And if you buy two batteries that are exactly the same chemistry, same model and everything, and they're both pretty much charged to the same voltage, it will keep it balanced for the most part. But obviously these were already off balance by so much that unfortunately, like, this battery is just going to stay at 17 volts in order to keep these together, 24 volt battery, which is not healthy because this one technically is going to stay low and this one's going to be boiling out. So besides that, let me just show you some, let me unplug this real quick. And I'll just show you some close-ups before I kill the batteries. So there you go, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you have some suggestions on charging two batteries in series, let me know as well.